Hi guys,
Hello people,
I'm Milena,
I'm Lola.
and we're very sleepy.
Are we?
You're not?
Well, sure, but I've been sleepier in my life.
Okay, I'm very sleepy. I'm very tired, honestly.
Me too.
I've been cleaning my house in 3 in the morning.
Do you know, I finally went to sleep at 5.
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I saw you went to sleep at 3:30, I think.
Yeah, I fell asleep at 5.
Now I don't get to
I
complain.
was gonna say, no, but she does get to complain because my sleep schedule is really fucked up.
Yeah.
I am kind of used to getting 5 hours of sleep. I mean, functioning.
Yeah.
Well, you get the healthy amount of sleep. And then when you get less of that, then you're gonna be tired.
Good.
I mean,
yeah.
The times that I did have a healthy sleep schedule and something then I had to sleep shorter. Oh, dead.
Yeah,
Awful.
exactly.
Now I'm just
So I have it worse.
Yes, you have it worse. I allow you to have it worse. Anyway, this is The Wire.
And last episode ended with Jimmy and Bunk making Jimmy talk to Lester because he hoped that Lester is gonna...
Like an intervention.
Exactly, like an intervention. And Lester was surprisingly accepting of Jimmy's ideas.
I mean, honestly...
he did say things like this go through your mind, really.
I mean, honestly, if I was to think about it, if I was to think about would Lester go along with this, before once Lester went along with this, I wouldn't have said a complete no. You know what I mean? I think he is also very tired and done with the fact that they cannot solve these cases, even though it's so close, and he said that he would just literally need 2 to 3 weeks, that Marla is making mistakes, and if they don't investigate now, it's gonna be they're gonna lose that trail. With that, he sees Jimmy, who's insane and did this, and he's might as well fucking use it. But Jimmy said, we have to kill again.
Exactly. That's the thing. I'm not
insane.
sure. I'm not sure about that.
Which part?
About if before I would have thought that Lester would go.
I mean, I don't think I would say that as my first choice.
Yeah.
But if you told me, but he could, I would be well, maybe he could. It wouldn't be no,
Yeah.
I don't think this is also let's say out of left field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could understand how Lester has also begun to lose his mind.
Yeah, but I think the point of the scene was a bit comedy.
Yeah, I died laughing.
Yeah,
that was really funny.
A bit comedic.
That was really funny.
I don't know. I don't know what. I mean, we have to kill again just means the next homeless person or something like that. We're gonna make it look like it's connected as well, and
and then they're gonna sensationalize it. Lester was right about that. Jimmy went to the news reporter and he just gave her, kind of a story, and she said these murders might be connected, whatever, and that was a small story. But if you start if you start giving it a name, we all know the names of so many serial killers, they had specific names, and that's why they are famous. It would, let's say, work better storyline wise.
Yeah.
If they give some type of sensationalized story about that so-called serial killer, and so I guess this episode we're gonna do that. I don't know if he's gonna then go to the girl that he already went to, or if he's gonna go to Scott, because again I think Scott just seems like the guy, you know what I mean? He already is lying about stories because he decided that's what he's gonna do to move up. What can I tell you? That's who he is. So it seems like an appropriate story for him to write. Combine 2 liars, and I think it will work. The worst thing is I think it will work. I think they'll get their budget back and they're gonna start investigating. So again, I just really what I'm looking forward to most in this season. And I really hope that they give it to me for comedic purposes. I just want trolls to find out. I just want trolls to find out what Jimmy did. I think that's gonna be the funniest scene of the show for me. I need that scene to happen.
I agree.
That's what I'm looking forward to most.
We had Omar.
I was about to say.
We had Omar.
We ended with that.
Oh my god, that's
there was it's a smile. I saw him. I was gonna say it's because I saw him, but he's gonna fucking come back and he's gonna Take revenge. And like I feel so sad because like I'm just like, just stay there.
I am sad.
Just stay
also
there, just live fucking life, you
that
know?
like everybody he loved died.
Yeah.
Basically, they killed a lot of people that he loved to get to him. That must really
like not only just killed, like
painful.
legitimately tortured. You know, torture them for information.
No, that's it. Like there is nothing else. He's coming back. He will never let us go.
Yeah. And like, oh, I want you to get them, you know? I want you to get them again. It just seems like that because he is choosing now to also come back, it's sort of like inevitable that he's gonna die.
He can't go like this forever.
Yeah, but like it just...
Like I'm surprised that he lived this far with the people that he got himself involved with.
Yeah, I agree, but like because this is not just gonna go, he's gonna come back, get his revenge, and then go back to wherever he was, you know, just like continue. Like that's not a thing that's gonna really be happening. But again, I can't, like in no fucking way can I imagine Marlo getting him. You know what I mean? Like that is, I'm not gonna accept this fact.
I honestly told you how I am imagining it. And I honestly think that, like, I can see that.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about Marlo, even if it's because of somebody who is there with Marlo, you know?
Yeah.
It is not about him. It is about Omar and the life that he has led so far. He can do the same thing constantly. And again, expect to be okay.
Yeah. I think it's sort of inevitable at this point.
Me too.
What I also want from this season...
Michael.
Yes, absolutely. I was gonna say, look, you're giving me something, you know what I mean? Like, you're giving me things to work with, so you can't pull the rug on me.
But the thing is, again, we talked in the last episode that we can't figure out technicalities.
I can't figure out everything, but make it happen. Figure it out for me. I don't know how, but figure something out for me.
I agree.
Please. Because like that is the most important thing for me.
I agree.
Everything else, whatever. Like legitimately make up a story. Like if they need to go through a portal to some like just like great world where they can be happy, I would believe it. I would not even complain. I'd be like, that sounds believable to me.
We have to figure out how they're gonna do it without a portal, you know.
And just like whatever you need to do. However unbelievable it can be, do it.
Yes, I think they will somehow.
I mean, look, I think definitely the thing he is not going to be working with Marlo.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's definitely going to be a thing. And like, I really don't see him being dead. So somehow he's going to be able to survive not working for Marlo. Again, maybe it's because the police get him. So like he can just have like a clean out, you know, which would be something. That would be something for me. I can work with that, you know. And he is not one of them. He is not one of them. He is not that cruel. He is not that cold. I don't think that will change. I don't think he's going to become like them. Oh my God, when we
saw Snoop and Chris torturing Butch, God. I think that's the point in the show that I hated them the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I hated them before, you know? Yeah. Like, I hated what they were doing and, like, I wanted them to get their... punishment, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like in the last episode, like I wanted that.
No, they're awful. They're awful. Yeah. What can I tell you? They're really not like they're really awful humans. I feel like that was kind of the main things that were happening, and now we can play and see. And there's so little left after this. Let me just like remind everyone again. This is episode 4, right?
Somebody's watching Lord of the Rings? Is that what you're...
Yeah, who is? This is my HBO. Is this you, Boob? Boob, did you start playing Fellowship of the Ring? Who played this?
Let me just tell you something. I can tell you in your life. I can tell you something.
Guys, I think Mila might be watching Lord of the Rings in secret.
I will never play Lord of the Rings by myself. Michael is in his corner. Are they watching him? No.
My cutest... Get away!
He's
Move!
So cute.
Get away!
Why is he here? He's shocked that he's here as well.
What are we, invisible? Stupid fucking yos.
What the fuck is a yo?
Fuck it. They're dirty either way.
My god, if you could die in this season, oh,
That's bananas or something.
yeah, it's
like
something
that.
dumb.
Oh my god.
My kids, he's in a.
Y'all still taking charge for this, you know that? Hey, shut it down. It's a police operation here. Get back to your post. Let's back these vehicles off. Excuse me, officer. I'm not telling you again. Tony, calm down. Officer, if you could just move your car forward just a little bit, I'm gonna get right down the road.
My god. If someone. Oh my god.
When you walk through the car, gotta watch your back.
If he does not.
I'm honestly shocked.
Like, if he does not at least get fired, and I don't know, I know this does not, like, he could have literally killed this man, they would still not have fired him, you know what I mean?
But
But, like, if he doesn't, I can't do it, they are despicable, they are, oh my god.
No fucking
Oh,
way.
this fucking woke me up. Oh.
Turns out he's repaying a loan from his mother.
A loan?
Has to be. I mean, she gives him the same amount in 2002, and he uses it as a down payment on a property that he buys the same week.
Sorry, we had a politician do this exact same thing. We had a politician, our, like, mayor. Like, his aunt gave him money to buy, like, 4 apartments. Oh.
What?
It's a
Anyone
headshot.
suggesting that I've broken chain of command, that I've gone behind your back,
Oh, yeah,
and lied
the-
against you in any way, they're lying.
Scott is lying. Scott is just making up things.
No one has spoken to me. Not Calcutta, not anyone. But if I'm approached, my answer will be to decline the position and say I serve at your pleasure.
Jimmy, it'd help if I knew what the fuck you were looking for.
I'm looking for a prime candidate.
With or without ODs? The numbers are way up since fentanyl showed up. Throw them in, more the merrier.
Oh my god, this could literally be 2023. Fentanyl?
Damn. They're all dead, no fixed address. Dropping like flies in the sun, ain't they?
Hey, we have a homeless problem.
Yeah, in the morgue.
Oh.
I feel like I should know Butchie.
Oh.
I can't place him.
Or he was like buying this for Wallace. No, for D.
Slug early, took his sight. Harris say, Butchie, woe to them that call evil good and good evil.
Is Joe doing this so that he's like,
You ain't thinking of
Omar, I'm not with this. Exactly.
Yeah.
He was a good man.
Okay.
Marlo? Marlo is Marlo, man. In the meantime, if Omar coming for any of us, he coming for me. And out of respect for that man's skill set, I'm gonna take myself out of the lineup after the meet tomorrow. Till the shit sort itself out, she's gonna watch the shot. You gonna watch cheese.
When I spoke before about the condition of your money, I was talking in symbols. Money that came from the street, and so I thought you came from the street.
I did.
Oh my god, Greek.
Is it?
Yeah.
The street doesn't concern us. We know a man here, and we trust him.
Last year, it was a robbery. I'm saying, what if this happens again? What if I put more people?
Well, that's for you to discuss with Joe.
All I'm asking for is an insurance policy. The young man makes a point. You're right. These are volatile times. It is not unreasonable to carry insurance. Who can say what tomorrow will show us?
What the fuck is he gonna do?
If we were to tell him no, he will still come back. He is not Joe.
If I follow this, the senator's mother...
Would Marlo go and kill Joe?
$8,000 that he used
Because otherwise,
Potentially.
how do...
Later he paid the money back,
Yeah,
which makes it a
potentially.
loan.
Which falls
Because
surprise
no
the
one
loan
would
application.
choose
The moment he signs
to work
the
with him over just they have Joe. Why would you
Title
do that?
18 of the U.S. Code.
With leverage like that, this case needs to go federal.
Outstanding work, detective.
Oh,
Let me have some time to digest this.
I trust no one. I literally trust no one here. Didn't you hire her because like you
Yeah.
liked that she went to...
Is there another way to go at this? How strong are our theft counts?
Straightforward document cases. 4 counts. They're a lock. He stole from his own charities.
We convict. That's 10 years per count. Nothing to sneeze at, even without the bank charge.
Without the bank charge?
What does it mean?
The Washington Post I'm gonna assume this interview does not go well. And then he's like, I need better stories. I'm desperate. Let's fucking go.
Then there's the matter of McCullough Homes.
What's that?
That would be the same McCullough Homes that's adjacent to Andy Krawchik's $300 million expansion of the state office complex.
It's over 500 units.
Public housing. Maurice, you're gonna need that Hope 6 money for that.
There's really Hope 6 money to be had.
It doesn't matter, gentlemen. All Madam President wants from us is the green light.
You want him gone, right?
My God. They just don't stop.
Your work is a little raw for what we do here at the Post language-wise, but it all shows initiative.
Well, that's the style they want from me. But to tell you the truth, I prefer to write it dry.
You have anything to do with those ground rent stories last year? It's good stuff. Real good stuff.
He's not the spick and span boy they think he is.
Oh! Is
He
it?
came up in the Eastern District, part of a bad drug unit that was skimming C's drug money. I actually had to face.
This isn't about Daniels. You came in with bad stats, and for the mayor, that was the last straw.
My numbers were clean. They'd gone through staff review. You tell Carquette.
Urban, it doesn't matter now. You're done. Carquette has moved on you.
I'll do Daniels.
You killed Daniels, and we end up with Bill Rawls as police commissioner. The ministers, the caucus, the council, they'll live with Daniels. Why?
She's gonna do something with this.
A last gift to you, Gus.
Stan, it's Twig, and I'm on deadline, so cut the bullshit. Don't be fucking telling me that they're firing the police commissioner tonight and you don't know
My
all
God, how they fucking keep Scott?
Don't be fucking
Oh.
telling me that.
Look, y'all sound
How
like
sad.
so you be on your way out Boys Village. Not coming around, not letting me see love. Is that how you pay back a mother?
Yes, not another.
Start by showing a little respect.
You don't deserve it.
At all?
Things been rough around here.
Yeah, she wants money.
You know what you're doing so good though, maybe you throw some ends my way. Seeing as how it's here for you and all.
I ain't paying you to be my mother.
My God, who fucking raised you?
I mean, she didn't.
Exactly, how did he turn out?
That's who he
The
is.
pros from downtown are here. What can I do for you, gents?
And we're
Insanity. But like, is this not? I mean, I keep still thinking about some justice in the police department. I'm like, are they not gonna like connect something?
My favorite side
What?
partner for myself.
Well, to the fact that this is gonna be a lie, you know what I mean?
That there is the sickest idea yet. You know that, right?
I'm just gilding your lily, son.
He's making teeth.
There. Right there.
If Marlo kills Joe,
Yeah,
then he gets in with Greek.
yeah. Then that's done.
What does it mean?
Excuse me, officer.
You don't think he get caught?
95.
I feel like it would be
gets caught.
harder, yeah.
I don't think he gets caught if he gets into it.
I'm sorry, was he sleeping with his
Yeah.
window down?
Uh,
It seems dangerous.
that seems terrifying.
Oscar, we're in need of a body. Male, homeless, little or no decom.
Unattended death. You want to open an H file?
H file?
Well, that's got to be the first.
If he backs up on us,
Gray was in homicide, and he caught one. A box kidnapping. He gets there, finds the area chief sightseeing through his scene, asks him to back off. Cites the GO.
G3, authority and responsibility to coordinate the investigation shot list with a homicide detective.
Area chief takes umbrage. Oscar stands his ground. There's quite a dust-up. The next morning, he's told his insubordinate he's got to work 2 weeks extra duty pounding pavement up on Monument Street. You tell them to go fuck themselves. You know, he'll take the trial board.
Area chief.
Name of Rawls, as I remember.
Shocking.
Oh,
Honestly, when we saw his feet,
Me
I was
too,
like,
I
that's
thought.
his walk. That's
Me
literally his
too.
walk. I don't want to see you, my boy. I really don't want to see
oh,
you.
what has he got?
Said, tell Omar he put his hand in the wrong pocket.
and you need to know, my little dogs didn't let you go easy.
I will work them. Sweet Jesus, I will work them.
I want in,
Nah, this one on me, yo.
but you don't know them people.
But like again, maybe because he got with Greek, police can't catch him. But like he can. Omar,
Whoever. I would love that.
what's that?
I don't know.
You're not even gonna read it? All you do is change the date. Cover my ass, Jay. Consider it covered.
Is he talking about like Jimmy?
I'm the primary on 22 bodies more than a year old, and I still haven't got trace analysis on 14 scenes.
The lab can't keep up with this year's cases. You want action, show them some traction. I'll buy yourself a chemistry set.
Look at this one.
Still in the background on my legs, looking for a common thread. Motherfucker, don't even... Fuck you too, motherfucker.
Well, wish me luck. I'm gonna try and pour an interview with my only witness.
The home invasion?
Yeah, the 3 murder. Who's the only witness? The kid? The child? The child is the only witness. Where's Snoop? Marlo.
Fucking Tony, the guy was an asshole.
I think Grace is super definitely gonna die.
You fucking know?
Does it even matter?
From Stewart Hill Elementary. Trying to get around our bullshit to make it to an after-school program.
Oh, he should have said so.
He never got a chance.
He should have said so. Why would he say so? How would he say so?
Boy, I've seen some stupid shit in my day, but even by Western standards, this rates a whole new category.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't.
I'm talking to the major. They're gonna be down here looking for statements in 10 minutes.
If you protect him...
The excessive horn blowing distracted you from securing juvenile prisoners who
Fuck all
became
of you.
volatile due to the noise. And you warned the driver several times. Fuck that motherfucker. Say what?
I said fuck him.
Tony, I'm writing you up. Excessive force conduct unbecoming.
You ain't gonna back me?
I'm charging you.
Show them it immediately.
Immediately, yeah.
Fucking rat. And I'm a rat.
Oh my god, he is really like IQ in
Yeah.
1 digits.
Yeah.
If you charge me a rat.
Look at him.
Wow.
Look at him.
No, he is legitimately like... I am concerned that he can hold a gun.
Money from the donor.
Thank you for coming, Senator. We've asked
She...
you to answer questions regarding certain financial irregularities. We can go to my office and talk first, or get right to it.
Lead on.
Devon.
Oh.
Devon.
Oh my god, I'm gonna murder myself. I don't know.
Seems like he's going down.
Yeah, but like I really
That was just a love tap.
I really can't believe it.
Get the good senator with the whole shebang.
You know, like they feel too confident in it. Like I don't know.
You need to focus a bit more on what can be gained by working with people. That's just a thought now.
Why Joe like really barking up the wrong fucking tree?
Salary with the coordinating council, then a DC job. You deserve it.
Really?
But not for doing the job. What I got, they gave me for carrying their water all these years. Took our caddy, I'm a hack. Royce was no different.
That's true, no one is different.
But every day they send over a new priority. Go after the bad guys. No, change that. Make quality of life cases. Get on top of the murders. On second thought, run the whores out of Patterson Park. You think the mayor tells the schools how to teach kids, or the health department how to do its job, or sanitation how to pick up trash? But get elected, and suddenly they know police work. You might think it'll be different when you sit here, but it won't. You will eat their shit. Daniels too, when he gets here.
Fully believe that. He is not wrong in one bit.
Yeah.
Are you calling me your ex?
Sure. Hey.
Yeah.
I was thinking I might want to swing by and see Elijah, you know? Yeah, I know it's been a while. But no, I can get off. Yeah, tomorrow will be fine.
Oh, that's nice.
How do you come back from something like that?
Huh.
I want them dead.
I want to cry.
I want them dead. They have ruined this kid's life.
You look nervous, Deputy.
Like, he could be helped, you know what I mean? But who's gonna help him? Who's gonna help him?
Relax. Then I can tell the truth, not even on background. No, a veteran in the cop shop is what gets us open a story like this. And fuck if we didn't buy ours out.
Gus, I understand that you're disappointed with the cutbacks, but civility is important. I've been meaning to talk to you about your profanity.
My profanity? We set up a perp walk for Clay Davis outside the grand jury today. We get hold of Bond, he'll catch us up on all this shit.
God, what is he gonna lie?
Like, anytime they give him a story, I'm like, what can he do with this? This is horrifying.
Talk to you for a second. Maybe later. I gotta get ready for work.
Like, see, they keep paralleling, like, there's such a problem with homelessness, and they're, like, displacing 500 units to build up something, like...
I'm Detective McNulty, homicide. Can I ask you a few questions?
That is a crime.
Do you feel ashamed now?
Is it?
I don't know. Slim? Oh my god. No! Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Joe ain't had nothing to do with it.
Slim, you gonna make me hurt you, yo.
Ask yourself, dog. Why would Joe get Butchie up? If Joe turned Butchie, I tell you, shit, I help you even. But it just ain't like that.
No, legitimately, I will believe Slim Charles anytime. He's not, he believes you.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know.
He's gonna get something.
I don't know. You cannot, like, they deserve to die.
Yes.
They deserve to fucking die.
Oh.
Like, how do I...
But damn, Chris, this CIA shit off the hook.
Oh, shit, what is gonna happen?
I ain't done nothing lately to piss you off, right?
I can't see who that is.
That's the guy. They fought, I think.
Oh.
It's a gift from Marla. You know how that go. Give a gift, get a gift.
Omar, for the love of God. Like...
Won't work, he's too far gone. I find him, detective. What you do after that is your business.
Thanks. Maybe next time.
Seeing as how I'm doing you a favor, detective, you can write the first officer's report for me.
I know him.
Baby.
Avon's lawyer. Yeah, mine too.
Joseph, you're looking prosperous.
I get by.
Prosperous.
Stand up. Joseph tells me good things about you.
My
Can you
God.
ever find that camera?
Cost me the job.
He's doing really horribly.
This between you and your attorney.
I got Joey, like, he's giving him
Everything
yeah, and like
on a plate. But that scares me.
Like, Joe
He's
is
teaching him
honestly
too
like
much.
Joe is too reasonable. You know, like, Joe is really, he is good at what he does, you know?
Irvin was a year before me at Dunbar.
Really?
Oh shit.
He was in the Glee Club.
What?
You killing me. I gotta ask.
Stone stupid.
Pleasure. Say hi to Aunt Kima. Anyways, you were right on time with this. I got a dozen things I gotta get done, and I gotta do them while working overtime at the station.
I've been busy, huh?
Yeah, your boss got fired, and we've been running ever since.
Oh, that's good. You're staying inside the lines. Hey, you want to do something?
God.
Go to the park? What did you say? You don't have a house. What's up with that? Hero needs a house. Been a long time since I built a house.
So cute.
Deputy Commissioners of Operations. They're all the same, honestly. Doesn't matter if I like him more than Burrell, I mean.
He knows you. He knows this. It's not about that.
Hold your ground. Fucking hold your ground. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
It's legitimately your responsibility.
But still.
But when I gave you that kid to debrief last year, what's his face? You were supposed to get him to bunk Warren, you remember that?
Yeah. I fucked up. So what?
That's all that mattered.
So what the fuck does this have to do with Collegio?
It all matters. I know we thought it didn't, but it does.
Guess you think they had to do me?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. These guys are gonna talk shit about you for a while. But fuck them, Carl. You do what needs done.
Beady.
Beady,
Girl,
literally.
legitimately, do not even let him undress.
What's that on one?
You were taped to 4.
I'm working a serial killer. They call me on any suspicious death.
Yeah, where'd they reach you?
I'm just.
We had something, Jimmy. You and me. We had something. You know, when people tell me stories about you, about how you were, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, 10 minutes. I got another one. Cell phone.
Look, if you don't want to be here,
I gotta go.
Kick
It's
him
not
out.
about him.
You got these people, you feel me? You heard enough of them. That snake gonna stick his head about that arm.
Oh my god, okay, just like Michael, no.
He's a lieutenant. We gonna go after him first.
I don't know who that one is, I can see.
That ride,
Oh my god.
in a couple hours. Better lose these.
You're a twisted fuck, McNulty.
Defense ones help sell it. You know, a lot of nerve calling me twisted. The fella came up with the
I mean, you literally can't be standing there and calling him anything, both of you.
They start simple and crude, and become more and more ornate. There you go.
I'll never tell my mother or my priest you saw me do this.
Take it to my grave.
Want me to take it?
No, I got it.
What? Why is the accent so?
I don't know, like it seems like Joe is done.
All the money you got? Your great grandfather. First colored man to own his own house in Johnson Square. That means something.
Why are you talking about this?
Something you youngins lost.
Yeah, well, we outside when you ready.
Hey, keep sharp while I'm gone, boy. Charles say Omar back. And while he left Charles standing, the man might feel less inclined if he get the drop on you or yours.
Is Cheese giving them Joe?
Well, because like they gave him
He
this,
said, like,
yeah,
you give us something.
Joe, you're not leaving here alive. Oh my god. Fucking everyone told you. Do you...
You ain't come to see me off.
This, I can't. He could...
My nephew. Boy, it was always a disappointment.
True.
But I treated you like a son.
I wasn't made to play the son.
But my supply, the good dope,
The Greeks, they cool with it.
proposition then. I just step out the way.
Close your eyes. It won't hurt nothing. Joe, relax. Breathe easy.
Fucking psychopath. You're not as smart as you think
Fuck.
you fucking are.
Oh.
You're not as smart as you think you fucking are. The Greeks, not gonna work with you. What do you wanna say?
I have few things. in
Okay.
mind.
Which?
I mean, I don't know where Marlon's storyline is going.
Oh my god.
Are you?
Just down.
Yeah.
Just, like
you
this is not funny anymore. You know what I mean? This is really.
Am I crazy to think?
Which?
Am I crazy to be afraid
That he's gonna get away with it?
Yeah.
Look,
I know.
It's not like that's like far fetched. You know what I mean? Like awful people get away with things.
There
Like
is
all
no
the
way.
like everyone in the police department just gets away
But
with
like,
everything.
I know, but like I somehow didn't think that Ryder would go down that path.
The thing
so,
is,
like,
I don't.
You don't.
I
Okay.
don't, but also I just don't know if it's because like I will legitimately not accept it.
But that's the thing.
I will literally not
No,
accept
that's
it.
the thing, because like some scenes happen and I'm like, why would this be happening? Why is this happening? You know?
Yeah.
How can he go down? What are Greeks gonna do? And things like that. And like I am afraid because somehow this storyline doesn't seem like the storyline that like somehow I expected for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think about it for a second, and I'm like, oh, no way. Like, I cannot imagine the writers decide to go down that path, that he gets away. You know?
Yeah.
Like, to me, the show, like, again, it's not like show tells me that he's gonna get away, but like, it's different than I thought it was gonna be, you know?
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be sure.
Yeah.
And somehow I'm not so sure at all. Like, he's climbing the ladder.
I mean, he's
basically
making moves. Like, he is not dumb, but he's also very dumb, if someone asks me. He is not dumb in the terms of, like, he knows what he should do to make sure that he is the one at top, you know? I mean, he was going for the Greeks and everything. So, like, in that sense, he is smart. But in the sense of just, like, killing people because, like, they looked at you the wrong way and your pride cannot handle that, he is incredibly
But
dumb.
that's not dumb to me. That's fucking evil.
That's true. That's evil.
That's
But
just evil to
but
me.
like, you know, when you are when someone is working off the fact that their pride is hurt, you know, like when
they're gonna
people
do
who
dumb
function
things.
like that, yeah, I just
But,
think
like,
they're
that's
pathetic
what
losers.
again.
But like the thing with Marlowe is that his pathetic loserness brings to awful circumstances because he is a psychopath.
But like, that's what I thought. I thought because of his ego, and let's say he killed the guy, and then the badge fell out, and that's how we're gonna connect him with the murderers, and that's how we're gonna catch him. But like, that doesn't seem to be the truth. What is happening?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, honestly, I think we have one or two options.
No, I have two options in my mind.
Okay.
One option is that like Omar somehow gets to him.
Yes, that is my one option, and if he does get to him, then Marlowe is dead.
Yeah.
Your second option?
Mine is not police catching him.
Mine is police catching him.
Mine
I will
not.
legitimately not have it.
Mine other option is that he climbs the ladder. Honestly.
I will literally not be able to sleep at
At
night.
this point, what I'm seeing, like, mine option is not police catching him.
You know who
The things that they do right now, Jimmy and Lester, to catch him, I am gonna be fucking shocked if after all of this they get the money and they found resources and then they manage. We have 6 episodes until the end, and they are nowhere closer to anything.
I don't know,
like,
because like all that can happen like very fast. You know what I mean? I'm not.
I mean, I'm hoping.
Certain.
I would love to.
I'm really not certain. I'm really not certain. I just really cannot accept. I cannot accept him just like getting away with it. I cannot accept it, and like especially I think. Omar, even if he does not get Marlowe, there is no fucking way that he doesn't get like people around Marlowe. I don't think there's a fucking way that he doesn't get like Snoop and Chris, you know? I think that's definitely gonna be happening, and if like Marlowe loses them, I think he's gonna be in a much worse off position.
Somehow help Michael? I mean, I know, why would he?
Michael?
I say dumb things. No, because like, remember last time we talked about, because like he is looking at people that are around him, around Marlowe.
Okay.
And Michael is around Chris, and Chris is around Marlowe. And so like he would be dealing with Michael potentially.
Yeah.
But like he would see that Michael is not who they are.
I mean, he will not touch Marlowe. He will not touch Michael. I think first and foremost because like literally last time that he saw him, end of season 4, like when Michael was being brought to Marlowe to work for him, he said like he's just a kid.
I know, but
so like he's not gonna like.
I'm gonna be surprised if he remembers it.
Maybe Omar
like,
has like sharp vision, you know what I mean? Like
that'd be a plot, like, you know, like just for plot
convenience.
Exactly, because like he saw him for like a mile above.
No, but like he is still a kid.
I know.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I think as well. I agree.
Like even though he doesn't remember like that he once said he's
that's
a kid.
What
he's a kid.
That's and he can see kind eyes maybe. You know, I'm saying shit honestly, because like there is another option that like again I don't know if Michael. Oh, actually no. Okay, because we talked about how Michael's problems are gonna be Chris's no, because like of the things that Michael is not gonna do, but like if.
I don't think there's time.
Omar comes to them
I don't
before,
think, like,
then
don't
we're gonna
think they're having like. I don't think they're kind of lying low. Let's say they're not killing anyone. They're not making Michael like they're gonna kill someone. You know what I mean? I don't think there's time for that. I don't think that's gonna be maybe a plot point because like
that's what I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I thought it would be, again, but
I
like
don't know, maybe they're gonna be like kill Omar, you know what I mean?
No,
not like
no.
Just like being
they
in
can
preparation.
Find Omar, but like
but just like be in preparation, like this is the guy that we're gonna get or whatever. I don't know what's gonna be happening with Michael, honestly. I just like Marlo I cannot believe the Greek made his presence known to Marlo. I mean, Marlo doesn't know who he is, but like he looked at him, you know what I mean? And like the Greeks are awful. And like it's not like they would care actually that Marlo is a psycho. They're just like selling it and Marlo's gonna buy it. They really don't care if they're gonna sell it to fucking to Joe or to Marlo or to Steven or
it's just like in Joe they trust.
Yeah.
So like Marlo has to make them trust him, but like now they will not have Joe anymore.
Yeah, true.
Because Marlo dealt with that problem.
Yeah.
So they can go to Marlo, honestly.
Yeah.
And again, Greek didn't want to involve himself with fucking Frank.
But like they're not gonna protect Marlo when it
Why
comes
would they?
to it.
To what?
If the police are on him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Marlo now, and Joe even gave him a lawyer.
Yeah.
Who can protect him.
God, Joe. God, like if someone just listened to Avon in season 3. Legitimately, when Avon was telling you he is not a type to make a co-op with, someone should have fucking listened. Like Joe is really, I really liked Joe. I think he was a pretty reasonable man in this entire business, that they run. I think he was like, his philosophy was basically like, buy $1, sell for $2.
Yeah.
Like kind of very simple. He tried to make it as simple as possible without them like killing each other. Just like he's basically like, let's just all profit from this. Like, let's find a way for all of us to profit. I mean, of course he wants to profit more, but like, it doesn't matter. Like, let's just everyone profit. And like to bring into that organization someone who is not thinking about money, he is just thinking about power. You cannot expect him to be just like sitting in a circle equal to everyone else. That was never gonna be a thing that was gonna happen with Marlo. Marlo, I think, is the most similar character to Light that I have seen since Death Note. I think that's why I hate him so much. It's the same type of thing. They crave power. They just think they're better than everyone else, and they're incredibly cruel. Yeah. And like those are the types of people that I find very pathetic. And again, like I call it pathetic, just because like I think that would they're not real people. I'm like that would hurt them more. Like you're not this badass. You're just pathetic. I don't know. Like I don't think we should listen to any of my theories because I'm literally basing them all on the fact that I need him to go down. And so, like, I don't think I can, like, now calmly assess the situation and see what is actually the most plausible thing to happen. Because, like, honestly, it could go either way at this point.
No, honestly, I have in my mind, I have two things. And I'm of course, the only one that I don't want to happen is for him to climb the ladder. Because, like, even though that now seems like the thing that happen, honestly, at least to me, while watching the show. But, like, I'm gonna be so fucking shocked if that happens, honestly. I don't know how I can accept that. But I do believe that there is a possibility of Omar getting to him and dying while doing that.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't think police gets him.
I really don't know what's gonna come out of that.
I'm gonna be happy if that happens because like they got him. They should.
I would really love for Marlo to go to jail where Avon runs things. And he actually has no one. And like, all the people around him are dead.
But like, why wouldn't the writer write that?
Exactly. I just feel like, again, Marlo going to jail, dying, whatever. Nothing changes anything. You know what I mean? Like, another guy is gonna come. Not like the wheel keeps spinning. Marlo is just a guy that's just awful and cruel. But like, at the end of the day, these things are just gonna like continue happening. Marlo is one person. But just like for my sake as a person who is seeing him, like I need something. You know what I mean? Again, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna come out of that. Like the world is not gonna be a better place with Marlo dead or behind bars. I need this for my sake. So I just think we should do that.
I agree completely.
Like, you need to
And
give me like some type of closure.
Especially because how
he has been the most cruel.
How cruel he was, how confident he was, how much he thought he runs the place.
Yes, and so
and
like
nobody
I need
through
him
the entire show, nobody has heard of his name. Like Joe's first time hearing it when it was the war was happening, let's say.
Yeah.
Or like nobody heard it in the jail with Avon or
people don't know what he looks like. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I need him, when it comes to it, I need him to know that your name does not ring out. It does not ring out. People know Omar. Say Marlo. I don't fucking know who Marlo is. Like,
I mean, people don't know how a Greek looks like.
Well, true, but so like the Greek doesn't care about that.
If he climbs that ladder.
The thing is, the Greek doesn't care about that. Marlo cares about that, you know? Marlo cares about the power. Marlo cares about... I don't know. I don't know where that's gonna go, but like my sanity kind of depends on it, to be honest. I don't know if Jimmy and Lester, let's say, are gonna get them. They were doing this. They were continuing what they were doing, what they planned to do at the end of the previous one. Again, I don't think it's out of character for either of them. I just think it's like shocking. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's shocking to see, and I think it's very.
I don't know. It's different to me with the both of them. Mm-hmm. Like. There is difference to me between Jimmy doing this and Lester doing this. Mm-hmm. Lester seeing this, like, not in a million of years I have never thought Lester would go for something like that. Lester never done things like that. Jimmy always done things. Jimmy screwed things to get to things. Lester never did that.
Yeah.
And now he skipped so many steps. He went straight to forging the murder.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And seeing Jimmy move the body the way he wants it.
Yeah.
It's honestly shocking. Honestly fucking shocking. It came out of not nowhere, because sure, I can understand that, like, he is so desperate because we saw him. We know that it's been 15 months between these seasons.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, for 15 months, he's been, I think that's what Bob said. It's been 15 months since last season. And in those months, like, Lester's been trying, that just took the budget.
Yeah.
And he got obsessed.
Yeah.
And he really wanted to take him down. So, like, no, it's not impossible for something to do like that. So, like, I understand that it's not out of nowhere, probably, you know? But, like, for me, I didn't watch those 15 months. Like, it just skipped to him watching Jimmy. Like, it's shocking to me, honestly.
I don't think it, like... the fact that he is doing it doesn't shock me. I think, like, the thing that, like, shocks me is just like seeing those things get done to people, like how incredibly cruel that is. Like, I feel like I can really make sense of Lester being here.
Yeah, I mean, no, sorry, but, like, yes, it shocks me seeing that. Mm-hmm. I mean, it does shock me that Lester is also the one who is next to Jimmy looking at it. It does shock me. I would be lying if I said it didn't. Mm-hmm. But, like, it shocks me seeing that Jimmy is capable of that as well.
Yeah.
That shocks me as well, because, like, yes, I understand, like, it's not out of character for Jimmy. Like, that makes perfect sense. Really does.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for him. Again, Lester and him are total two different people to me. The way Jimmy always drank himself, got involved. I mean, Lester did, but, like, not to the point that Jimmy did.
Yeah.
That it's destructive for himself and people around him.
Yeah.
You know, that I never saw that with Lester.
I mean, the thing is, like, again, the similar thing that they had, which I think is the thing right now that moves them. Like, Lester legitimately, same as Jimmy, was demoted for doing his job in a way. You know what I mean? Like, he went to that, I don't even know what place he was working at when we took him. But, like, it's because he was, you know, asking questions he should have asked, and was, like, doing the police work in that way that I think Jimmy also approaches the job with, you know? And I think the system, again, the whole police department, whatever, it's like, it's not working. And they keep seeing that, you know what I mean? Like, they have not caught anything. And they were always so close to catching it, and then just, like, it somehow slips from them, you know? And so, like, I don't know. Again, I think it makes I can see it for both of them. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. That part is not like, I don't think it makes me, I guess, not a shock, because like also you can understand how and why, but I just like, it doesn't make me shocked.
God, it makes me so shocked now. Even thinking about it, like that. I mean, it did shock me in episode 2, I think, as well. Seeing Jimmy what he did, but like it was in a moment. I don't know how to explain that. He got the idea. He did that, but now
like he has sat on it.
Yeah, he sat on it. The both of them walking down that part where all the homeless people are, and like many of them are possibly drug addicts, and like you see how they live. So like the person that he's doing this to had a horrible life, probably very fucking hard life, and then you are seeing him do this to him. So fucking heartless to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it does shock me. I can't say it doesn't. Like it.
No,
I am so fucking. I can't. It shocks me that he's capable of that.
No, that part like shocks me to see how far they're taking it. You know, like
it shocks me that he's capable of that. Like I said, that was just in a moment, like in episode 2. But like now again, he thought of it. He made a plan to do that.
They have decided to do this, and now they're going with it.
He came to the part. I came to the part and saw those people, I would go home, cry. You know, like.
Of course, no. I mean, like, you see the look on his face. Like you see the look when he is going through there and seeing guys, and like you see that there is. I mean, I don't know how I would name it. You know, like maybe some type of like guilt or whatever, but like, you know, they're still doing it. So I mean, what are they gonna do with that guilt? Exactly. You know, like they're usually still choosing to do it. But like there is, I think, you know, there is some recognition there about how bad the thing that they are doing is and how heartless it is for these people. Like I think it was an awful scene. I think a big theme about this season is homelessness, and they were talking and now like I really, the politics bit, you know, like things fly over my head, but like they were talking about Nerys, I think. They're like Carcetti is trying to get Burrell fired, and so there's a lot of things that he needs to do for that to be happening. And one of the things that Nerys tells him is basically that, if I understood that correctly, there's like this affordable housing project, whatever. And that they're gonna displace, I think they said like 500 units or something, which is like God knows how many people. And to build something else, like they said some $1 million project. I don't even fucking know. But like you see, those people are gonna quite possibly end up on the streets because, like, you know, it's very difficult to pay rent. And like it's not like the people that are all on the streets are just like, you know, there's so many circumstances of how you end up here. Like they were walking through that park and they saw a guy, Jimmy wanted to ask him something or whatever, and he's like, I'm getting ready for work. And like you see that he's cleaning his clothes, you know, like those are those are just people that are like it's such a like, you think that like if you grow up and, you know, get a job, work, that you are gonna be able to just afford basic human necessities at least, you know, and they don't even get that. And the system is built that way. Like this is not an example of the system not working. Like this is the example of the system working. Like the system is built to do this, and like all these people have been displaced, they're on the streets, and like are gonna very possibly turn towards crime because like they have nothing, and they're possibly gonna turn towards drugs to like numb themselves to feeling this. And like these are just regular people and no one is helping them. And like why are we doing that? Because like Burrell needs to leave? Are you fucking kidding me? You know, like where do your priorities lie? And so like you keep seeing these people. And again, the homeless crisis. And I think, again, one of you guys said the amount of like vacants and the amount of like empty houses that can house the homeless. Like there's room, you know what I mean? There's room. And yet you choose to keep these people on the street. Like I can't imagine anything more heartless. Like what is the purpose of any of us if we're just like not trying to help people? Like, what do we do? If you're not taking care of each other, what are we doing? And like, no one is taking care of anyone. Like, I mean, people that take care of each other are just individuals, because like the system is not taking care of you.
Yeah.
And so I just think it is, I mean, like, I really can't even speak on the cruelness of it. And like, that is a thing that is happening today. I think I was watching a video, I think maybe 2 weeks ago, where there's like a protest being held about like some building that they want to like use to give some housing to the homeless or whatever. And there's people there that are living in like close by neighborhoods or whatever who are protesting them doing that. Because like, oh, criminals, crime, whatever. As if like you're not gonna get more crime with people living on the streets without having nothing to do. Like, I cannot imagine. I really can't imagine being that fucking heartless. That like you're gonna sit there and protest people having a roof over their heads, you know? Like, I really have no words for it. And I think the older I become, I the more like radicalized I get by just like these simple things that people are put in these situations that are so easily avoidable for lack of like housing, food, medicine, like just like basic human necessities. Like, I cannot comprehend it. But that's the way the world keeps functioning. I think the themes throughout this entire show from seasons 1 to 5 have just dealt with that completely, and they have always done it in such a well done way, because like they mention it
true way.
Because like, you know, they mention it sort of in passing, you know, like they were talking in the Carcetti and everyone else, they have mentioned a ton of things that need to get done, and then they mentioned the displacing of these 500 people, and they like just kind of moved past it. And then like you see them going like it looked like they were like below a bridge, you know, where people are just like living who are like don't have anything, they don't have a roof over their heads, and they're just like surviving. And like you just see it. Like the show does a really good job of just like showing you, and not necessarily like just like telling. It just like shows you, look at this, and like connect it to what these politicians are doing and how we are where we are. And so, yeah, just like seeing that, and then seeing that those are the exact same people that are gonna be used by Jimmy and Lester, because like they know, they understand that they mentioned this, like Jay mentioned to them, whatever, no one's gonna care about them. Like, no one's gonna care about them because like they're on the streets. They can go and they can forge evidence that are gonna like benefit them in closing this case. Like, it's inhumane, you know. Again, I can understand how they were pushed into this in a way, because the system is not working. I give the reason why I always gave, I guess, Jimmy passes whenever he does anything, because like he does bad things, you know. This is also a bad thing. He was never the type of person that does these things for his like personal benefit. Like, he was never the type of person that's like trying to move further up in his job. He is not that person. So like you can say that they have good intentions, but like they're doing awful things to do that. And like, again, that doesn't justify things to me. Like, if someone asks me, each and every single one should like fucking stand trial for the things that they do, because like these people deserve justice, you know, and someone did this to them. But I think everyone should stand trial. Like, I love Perez now, but like he should have also stand trial. He took a kid's eye out, you know. All these things still stand. Doesn't matter if I like a character, if I don't like a character. The show is filled with those characters. Like, it's all very there's no such thing. I mean, there's just like black and gray. There's barely anything white. Like, maybe Bunny. Like, maybe like that is sort of like I'm talking from adults, I'm not gonna comment on the kids, but like Bunny is sort of the best that we get. But also, like, everyone is in a way complicit. You're working for the police, and you are gonna protect your guys, and then you're just gonna continue that cycle, you know. Like, that's the reason I could also never really, like, however much I liked Daniels, it really stuck to me when he protected Perez, and like when he did that, and like I understood that he's gonna protect his guys, Like I could never, you know, fully just like love him. And I'm always gonna have that in my head for each and every single one of them. Like all of them have done awful things, and some things I can forgive more than other things.
Exactly. I mean, with Carver,
yeah,
I feel like I would have loved if he did it from the second it happened.
Yeah.
But like I at the end, I am happy that he got to
Absolutely.
that point.
Like I understand, like wanting to show what he is like, I guess, in a way programmed to do. You know, like this is what he has been taught.
Mhm.
Like even when like he was working below Daniel, so did this exact same thing. You know, and he is like protects his guys.
Yeah.
And the guy, I don't know his name. I don't want to know his name. I hope he burns. Like he's one of the worst people. Like he is legitimately a psychopath that is allowed to carry a badge and a gun. He went down the route first, and I immediately got just very mad. Of protecting him and telling him, you just say this, you just say, you know, this happened this way, whatever.
I mean, that's exactly the same scene when Daniels in the first season talked to press.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely the same scene, except this guy reacted the way he reacted to the things that like Carver told him, and like that kind of made Carver open his eyes.
Yeah.
And realize what is...
Like the guy was like, no, the fuck that guy, this was not my mistake, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I did the right thing or whatever, I should be allowed to do this. And that's when Carl was like,
okay, I'm gonna turn you in.
Well, that's it then.
And he was like, you're gonna be a rat, then I can be a rat. And we had that scene with Carver and
I
her.
really liked that scene.
Yeah, me too.
That was a really good scene. That really made me emotional. Because like they were talking about Trent, and I thought like when that fucking awful human told him like, then you're gonna be a rat, you know, like it was kind of, to me, made me think of Randy and like him being a snitch and him being Brandon the snitch and this being Brandon like a rat, as if like you fucking care. Like I wish, like if you're a fucking rat, oh my god, you're doing the right thing, you know. And like I loved what Carver said to Herc. He's like said like, I didn't tell you this before, but like you were supposed to bring the kid to bank and everything, whatever, you didn't. He's like, yeah, screwed up or whatever, like, you know, happens. And Carver said, I just wanted to tell you that like it mattered.
Honestly, my favorite part is that he said that. Like that was my favorite part of that scene when he said it, like it matters. Like we thought it doesn't, and that you can see the change in Carver there. You know how much he changed his perspective, let's say, because he acknowledged that like he was there as well with Herc, and that they thought it doesn't matter, but like that he disagrees with that right now, and that it actually does matter because it affects people's lives.
Everything that they do, however small, matters. I think this is like a constant theme of this show. Is just like, again, the whole system, the whole police department and the system, everything is corrupt, everything needs to be burnt to the ground, and everyone at the end of the day is like in a way complicit because like they keep the thing moving. Like that still doesn't mean that you can like go with the flow, you know. You still have the responsibility to make the right choice and do the right call when it comes to you, you know. And I think Carver has, past season, he has done that, you know. He has done the right things that like, even though he couldn't have helped Randy, he didn't help Randy, he tried, you know, he tried. And like if Herc, you know, just like for a second thought, this is a child, or like, you know, again, it's not about even, he should not just be looking at a child and be like, oh, I'm gonna try to do right by him. You have a human in front of you, try to do right by them, you know. It's not just about kids, but like when it's a child, it becomes worse. But like, you have a responsibility to people to just like give them a fair shot and do your best.
And Herc there acknowledged. He said something along the lines like, so you think that like they should have done me, or like,
yeah.
And then he said like, I mean, I guess they should have, something like that.
Like I mean, there's, I guess, some type of, what do I want to call it, like acknowledgement on Herc. It's not like he cares or feels guilt about it. He's like, yeah, probably should have, whatever. he doesn't care, you know, he is not...
I mean, he's not there.
No,
he doesn't
not
care
that
about
person.
those types. He couldn't be inspired by Carver or anybody else.
No.
I mean, the way that happened to Carver.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, he did acknowledge. So, like, he knows it's wrong, but, like, he wouldn't do anything about it.
No, I mean, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, the police, again, he was allowed to do the things that he was doing because, I mean, who's gonna stop him? And why would they stop him? He was raised in those ways by the police. You know, who is gonna stop him? No one. I thought it was like nice, I guess, for their like friendship, because we had them for like so long, and like this is the last season. That like Carl was like, you know, they're calling me a rat or whatever, and he was like, let them.
Exactly,
like,
that's what I
kind of do what you
liked. Yeah, that's
you think
what
is right.
Yeah, that's what I. It was exactly. It was.
I just, you know,
nice.
like it made me feel a certain way. Again, I think this is what the show does kind of well, because I mean, I think we can all acknowledge that none of the characters that we have, especially the ones in the police department, because like those are the ones that have authority and that should hold the law. None of them are just like without fault. Some worse than others, but like there's some, you know. There's some genuine moments and scenes that I think you can appreciate without like ignoring who they are as people at the end of the day. Yeah, I just think they really do a great job at that. That was the end of my sentence. It looked like I had more, but like I didn't have more. I think that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say there. One of also my favorite, honestly, moments of this episode, because like it was a nice one, was Kima. Like that made me really emotional, because like she found this kid who has seen something so traumatic at such a young age, and like their lives are never gonna be the same, you know, because like, you know, you would hope that right now a child who has seen this is gonna be taken care of and is gonna be given the best possible life that it can under these circumstances. But like, you know, that's not going to be the thing. He's going to go into a foster care system. He's going to go into a group home. No one's going to take care of him. He's just going to be forgotten. And like such a cruel life awaits that kid. And I think, you know, Kima, just like seeing that and feeling so horribly, like thinking of like her own kid that she didn't want to have. Like I thought it was really nice.
Yeah, honestly.
That like she wanted to be in this kid's life, like to the capacity that she can be. Like I really liked that scene. I like that her ex, she's such a great person. Like she is such a, like I'm so happy that she is so happy. Like you can see that she is very fulfilled. Like she just looks very,
I mean, this is what she wanted.
She has a kid, and like she has someone that she loves.
And she has the ability to take care of that kid.
Yeah.
And to raise that kid well. And that is like what makes her happy.
Yeah, and like she also wants the kid to have Kima. You know, like they call her Aunt Kima. And like I think what a beautiful thing for the child to grow up with as much parents and adults that love him as possible. Like that kid is gonna have such a happy life. You know, like he has two very loving parents immediately. And now like Kima, if she wants to be like there and like babysit when it needs to be and come and like be a part of that kid's life, like I think that's so great. I think the kid is just gonna grow up with so much love. And like he is immediately gonna be put in such a much better position than all the kids that we have seen in this show, just for having such a loving environment and a safe environment around him. Exactly. Like they look like they are living in a nice home, you know.
Fine life.
They just really have like what you would call an American dream, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he looks happy and he looks like a kid, content with loving parents around him.
But like seeing the other kid.
No, like
what? It broke my fucking heart, honestly.
Yeah.
Like broke my fucking heart. So like just seeing that, I cannot, like I want the worst to happen to them.
No, like the worst thing is there were two kids, you know what I mean? one saw the crime and one is like now there and they're trying to like, let's say, get some information out, and the other kid ran. Like, where's that child? You know, like the amount of lives that they have ruined. Like I wish them all the worst. Like I really wish them all the worst.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, they ruin lives because like they took a gun and like physically killed someone, and then like everyone there who is sitting where Carcetti is sitting, and all the rest of them and everyone higher up are also just sitting with blood on their hands, because like the reason why these kids are also never going to be able to have a normal childhood is because like the people that are supposed to take care of them when things like this happen, because like these are criminals, right?
And
like Chris, Snoop, Marlo, they're the criminals. And like they could take the gun and they could shoot you. But like you, who are holding these positions of power given to you by the people that you're supposed to take care of, you don't care. And like you have more blood on your hands than any type of Marlo, Chris, or Snoop could ever have, in my opinion.
We also had a scene with Burrell.
Oh, that was such a good scene.
Daniels.
There were so many good scenes this episode.
Yeah. He talked to Daniels about what means... Rolls
entered the office when he was packing up. Do you think that's
Yeah. When he talked to Rolls about what this position brings.
Yeah.
And how much it doesn't matter. You have no power in it at all.
Yeah, like they demand numbers from you, and you go by that.
Next thing they do demand is the other thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like every week something new comes, and like you are just doing whatever they tell you.
Yeah.
You are in no position or power, at least that he sees it, you know?
Yeah.
And like how he basically told him you're gonna eat their shit the second you sit.
I mean, you eat their shit to continue being in the position that you are. You know, you don't need to eat their shit. You know, you don't need to. Carcetti didn't need to not take the money. He could have taken the money and given up the governor's seat. I would have respected him so much, you know? But like he didn't. Because like he needs to move higher up. And everyone is sitting there to move higher up.
Yeah.
Like they're all gonna eat the shit because of that.
That's what I wanted to say. Like that, I think that scene is very good just because it basically tells you everything you need to know about these shows and about this show and these positions that they are in.
Yeah. He said, like, do you think you don't do anything different?
Exactly.
Do you think Daniels is? No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Rolls doesn't think he's going to do anything.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think Rolls cares. But like
Daniels maybe thinks he would do
I think Daniel thinks it, and I don't think it.
Yeah,
I don't think it.
Exactly.
Like, you know, again, I just like Daniel more than I like Burrell, but like maybe if we started this show 30 years in the future and he's like exactly the same as Burrell, he will get the exact amount of hate that I have for Burrell. You know, I don't think he is different.
Exactly. I don't think I mean, at least throughout this entire show, I never thought he was different.
No.
Like it didn't cross my mind that he was different.
I mean, again,
if he was different, he wouldn't be in this position that he is right now.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have climbed the ladder. That was what was important to him as well.
Again, like the thing with him and like most of the characters of the show, like I'm not saying that like Daniels is evil. Like Daniels has, let's say, good intentions. But so did Carcetti, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like what do we do with good intentions at the end of the day?
I mean, and
like what do I'm sure that those kids and those homeless really care that I really wanted to do the right thing, but like it just didn't pan out. I'm really certain that like that helps them a lot, you know? They're all just the same.
And you see that it makes him happy that he's in the position that he is in.
Yeah.
Like we saw the smile in that scene where he sat in that chair.
Yeah.
So like, I think that tells you everything you need to know.
Nothing's different. No new day is coming. But I mean, again, I think
I honestly don't even think I like Daniels more than I like Burrell.
I mean, me neither.
Like honestly, like
I think like you know I liked him when we had him. Yeah, like we have not seen him that often now.
The only thing I
and,
like
he's
about
just
him,
like right now to me a part of the chain with the rest of them.
Exactly.
And so like
I don't have any feelings towards him. Honestly, like I liked that he brought like Crimes Unit at some point back together, and that he really wanted to try to make that happen and things like that for them to work really good cases.
Yeah.
But like I don't see that he's different than them.
Yeah.
I haven't seen in this entire show. Like I see that the Jimmy is different. I see that the Lester is different. I mean, they're gonna fail at the end of the day, and they're now doing horrible things. Yeah. You know, but like I saw that they are different because like it wasn't like their first instinct wasn't what it wasn't how to rise above. Yeah. Where with Daniels, we always saw that from season 1.
Yeah. Honestly. I mean, he was, he did get like demoted at times and everything. And like, sure, like he is, let's say, you can say that he is different in some ways, but like in the grand scheme of it, not different that to change anything. Exactly. Like Burrell and Rolls are different, but like
I honestly don't think he would be here on that position if he was that different.
I mean, I don't think you can. Like, I think it's difficult to, like, rise up in these ranks, like, doing the right things. Again, I think it still needs to be done. Like, the thing that Carver is doing right now. Like, do that. Yeah. You need to do that, and he has some, like, hold some type of power or whatever. Yeah. I don't think just the fact that, like, the system is so corrupt and hopeless gives you the right not to do your best. Just because like you can think it's still not gonna change anything does not give you the reason to like not try. And I think that for anyone, like I think that for the teachers, who are like, well, the system works that way, I still don't think that gives you the right to like give up on kids. I think that for a lot of things. And so like I just think again, I think that's the whole point of the show has been really pretty consistent, and I really think they do it in like second to none way, But yeah, I really liked the conversation between like Rawls and Burrell, just like for those reasons, like to put a bow on the fact of what they have been saying for this entirety of the show. Like now that we're like nearing the end, when we're nearing the end, like you'd see there are some things that the show puts, some conversation that it puts to kind of start wrapping things up. And like I think we're gonna see that throughout the season some more, and like I really enjoyed all those scenes.
Me too. We'll still yet to see what is gonna happen with Marlon, what is gonna happen with all those plot related
God,
things,
for the love of God, like literally made me suffer enough. Again, Marlo can get away with it.
Can?
If you give me Michael's happy ending. I will survive. Like literally again, I will.
I think there is a possibility for Michael getting it. I mean, no, hopeful ending.
Yeah, I will take it.
I mean, hopeful that I don't know what is exactly hopeful, but like hopeful.
Look, if I just like literally see him and Bug like walking away, and I mean Dookie as well. I'm like they're just like a package deal, just like walking away.
Yeah.
That to me is hopeful.
Yeah.
Like I can work something with
potentially, honestly, that makes. I think that potentially can happen, honestly.
Please.
So like if that's what you need, maybe it happens.
Because I mean again, that's I never hate anyone more than like I want.
I know, but like again, just seeing what happened, just seeing this kid.
I know.
In this position.
I know.
Makes my blood boil, and I can't even believe that there is a possibility of him. But like in my mind, there is no possibility for Jim and Lester to get him. Not otherwise.
I mean, just because like right now it seems like there's like this is insanity, and so like I don't know.
No way. Honestly.
But like I mean, I think maybe the next episode, because like we only have so little to go. I think Scott. I see no one else. Taking the story and sensationalizing it, like because like you saw.
I mean, now they didn't plant the body. The body look like
and like you saw that he was like going to a job interview, and like he doesn't have like let's say important stories behind him, and so like he is just gonna jump at this opportunity to like sensationalize it.
I think
we're just gonna have to see what comes out of it. Again, I do think they're gonna get the money back, not money back, but like. The budget is gonna be put aside for this. We just need to see what comes out of it. I really don't know.
I don't know, guys. Okay.
I think we talked enough now.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.